Hi everybody. Just a little update. Good news and bad news. Start again as we usually do. Cage one. That's a Goldie hen. She's sitting on her own eggs. Not too sure if they're going to be fertile. As I don't know if the cock, I've only got a one cock, so he's been going between the two. But she started to lay just before the cock was introduced. Sorry, a day, but she started to lay the day after the cock. So maybe not the first couple, but some of them will be. But that's her second round. Her first round I moved because she wasn't sitting, and they've got moved into some of the Canaries. I'll go into that in a bit more detail in a bit. So that's that one. Pair two, cock's been in with her. She's sitting tight, really nice hen. She was sitting on 5 eggs, but I believe one was chucked out, so could be sitting on 4 or 5. There's the chicks. They're all doing good. Fortunately, lost one of them, but that's done. Pair four. She's sitting on her own eggs. I think she's sitting on about 4 or 5 eggs. That's that. Pair five, this is the bit of a downer. She was sitting on some eggs, came down to check, and the cock was dead on the floor, so he's no longer with. But she is sitting on 5 eggs, so I'm hoping they're all fertile and they're all good. Pair six, red farmer's eggs. She's sitting on 3 eggs, I believe, and they're due to hatch next week. And then the hen by herself. Trying to see if I can show you. She was sitting on 5 eggs. Come on. Let's see, 3 in there. She was sitting on 5 eggs, 2 goldfinches, 3 of her own. She hatched out all 5. So the 2 goldfinch eggs hatched a day and a half after these. So I've decided to move those. But that's the 3 red farmer's egg chicks doing really good. She's been one of the best mums. And I would have left the Goldie chicks in with her, but it wasn't to be, just purely to do with the size. The goldfinch chicks were tiny compared to the others, so they got moved. Pair 7, as usual, tricky. She was sitting on eggs and then decided chuck them out, so she's sitting on 2 eggs, I believe. So that's that. Pair down here, still got 1 chick in the nest. That's 4 left the nest. Dad's feeding it. Mum's back on 4. I think I put 4 back in, so she may have laid another one. So potentially 5 eggs. That's that. Pair 9. She chucked pretty much all of the eggs out, so I'm going to separate the cock when she starts to lay. Quite disappointing, these pair. These were my favourites at the beginning, but for some reason just not happened this year. So I'm gonna put the so the nest has been back in for today. She's built another nest from this morning. So as soon as she starts to lay, one of the 3rd, 4th eggs laid, I'm going to separate the cock and the hen, leave the cock by himself. Pair 10, she's sitting on I believe it's 4 eggs. These do really well. This is the one that was always used to build a crap nest, but she seems to have built a decent one while in there. So she's sitting on her own eggs. So hopefully in the next week they should hatch. This is a slightly different pair. That was the cock that was with the hen that had never laid. That hen I was moving between cage 11 and the cock I moved from 12 up to 11. So she's had chicks before, but that cock has been put in with this hen. The hen that hasn't laid is by herself up there. She's not done anything, not shown any signs, not laid an egg, done anything. So that's that. Regards to pair 12, she's was on 2 goldfinch eggs herself and her own eggs. Only her eggs, one was dead in shell and the other 2 was infertile. The goldfinch eggs haven't hatched yet. So what I've done is I've put the hen, her 2 goldfinch eggs that she was sitting into, to put the 2 chicks into here. They only hatched yesterday. I came down this morning and they was all doing, well, 2 of them was okay. Just got back and went down to check and feed again. And there's only one alive. It's got a bit, you can just see if you can make it out. It has got a bit of food in its crop. It did have, it may have already gone down. So it is getting fed. But yeah, there's the other goldfinch egg there. And I think that egg is their own egg. So I'm hoping she feeds these, because she was the one that raised the 2 chicks before by herself. So I'm hoping she can raise these, or raise this one. Be a nice Goldie. So here's hoping with that one. It's got bigger. It's only, like I say, only hatched yesterday. So let's see how that goes. Still waiting for the cages. New cages are going to go there. All of that's going to be moved. It's just that when I bring the little one down so you can sit and watch me what I'm doing. So new cages are going to go there. They'll be here shortly. With regards to flight room, put up a little partition for the safety porch. Done the windows. Ain't going to do that one purely. That's going to be for in the safety porch anyway. And then all of that's going to go out. All of the feed perches are going to go on the wall. So yeah, that's that. That's the update. So a bit of a slow season, a bit of a dodgy season to be fair. Probably one of the worst, if not the worst one that I've had. But they're all new birds. I've only had 2 pairs, well 1 pair that I had from last year, and unfortunately lost a cock that was up there. And I've still got the hen that's down there. So yeah, let's just wait and see how it ends. But potentially got 5 Goldie eggs that should be fertile in there. And I don't know what she's on up there, but again, I'm not too sure if they're fertile. So yeah, let's just wait and see. I know I've been getting a few messages from people saying that they've had a really bad season, but you're going to have that. Not all 2 seasons are the same. No 2 seasons are going to be exactly the same after one another. So it's all a learning curve. You never stop learning. But yeah, hopefully I'll have some in the flight for next video. This should all be done for the next video, and then I can do another video just on that and show you the birds that are in there when they're getting released. But keep up the good work, guys, and the messages. I'll try to respond to all of them, but hope you're all having a good season. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.